Okay, I'm going to show you the basic way to make a tessellation, which is a shape that fits beside itself into eternity without any shape around it, so or space around it. So I've started out with a square, and it is key that this is definitely a square, which honestly, when I look at this, I'm not sure how square it is. My aide cut this for me. Hopefully it's close enough. We're going to be careful not to cut off the corners. So the four corners have to stay. In order to do that, then you're going to take and cut into your shape, whatever you want it to be, and come out the very same side. So if I start down here, you could make this any shape you want. I usually tell kids don't try and plan it. It works better if you don't try and plan it usually. Okay. So put that puzzle piece back together like that. And watch very carefully on this. As I have it put back together, I have just a scrap piece of paper below here. I want to measure from the corner of this to right where I cut. Just right there. And then I'm going to slide it this way, line that up, and then this piece is going to slide directly above it. And if I line it up so that the corner is on this mark and where I started to cut is on this mark, I will be ready to tape this down, and I will know that this should fit together exactly as it's supposed to. I got a bad piece of tape there. I can put a little piece of tape on there to hold that. Okay, so that's our first step. If I drew this on here, you can see that this would fit into here as many times as I needed it to. We're going to go one step further. We're going to turn it to the side, and we're going to cut out a shape in this area. Again, I don't want to cut off my corners, so I can't cut into that shape. I can't cut over to here and off that shape. I need to keep in this area right here somewhere. This one may have to be a smaller, simpler shape just because I don't have as much room to do this. I can cut directly to the corner if I want, though. Just don't cut it all the way off. So anyway, I can do this very same thing again. Now on this one, since I cut to the corner, I know exactly as I slide this up where to go, because it's going to go to the corner. Or I could go over here, same thing, put a mark on the edge, put a mark on where I started to cut, slide this down, hold this here, and notice this just goes, this just slides directly up like this. When I line that up, it should fit right exactly on the corner there. I'm going to take a little piece of tape and get the tape to cut this and put my piece of tape there. So now I have my shape. Then I have to decide, what is this shape? So after you have this done and you're sure it's right, you could even add a little bit of tape to the back to make it a little bit more sturdy. Your next step is to take just a plain piece of paper, and I want you, this is just scrap paper, it's just copy paper. I want you to draw it out in the middle of your copy paper. I think this helps the most to try and figure out what shapes you see inside there. So here it is. I almost see immediately some kind of a dragon or something. Like this, these would be its horns. I don't know. You can add whatever details you want to this. I'm trying to decide if this looks like an eyebrow. If so, then this would be its eye in here. What else could I add to it? A big nostril here. If I wanted, I could add some major fangs or teeth here. It could become a fire-breathing dragon. This could be a beard down here, a little goatee, I guess. I could add a collar of some sort. I don't know, that looks kind of dumb, but just an idea. You can always add, so this is a nostril, I don't know if you can tell that. Anyway, I like this idea, it's kind of fun. Now you'll notice that here's the problem. When I do that and I added these shapes onto it, yes, this still fits inside of it, but when we get ready to color it, I'll have to color every other one. So this is as far as I'd like you to get today. I'll show you the rest tomorrow.